Episode 4, titled Dominique, sees Reacher making his way to Duffy, telling her he killed Duke and has now become Beck's head of security. A few moments later, Duffy shows him the pictures she clicked and quickly realizes that McCabe is someone he knows. Without any guesses, Quinn is now McCabe and is running a crime syndicate. However, as soon as he tells Duffy that he tried killing Quinn in the past, Duffy demands some answers. She believes that she has the right to know why he wants to kill him and what they are up against. So, Reacher goes back in time to when he was a part of the U.S. Army, and he gets an assignment. One of his teammates brings him a file and tells him that he will soon have a teammate who will assist him in this case. In the next few minutes, First-Class Sergeant Dominique Kohl, played by Mariah Robinson, arrives in Reacher's office and makes a very good first impression by showing her intelligence. Reacher believes he could use an extra set of eyes for the case. For the uninitiated, the case Reacher is solving is of espionage, where a weapons specialist is selling top-secret weapons designs to enemy countries. The way Reacher talks makes Kohl realize that he was not expecting her at all and was told about her just a few minutes ago. To check her intelligence, Reacher gives her a dossier and asks her opinion on the case while he pours coffee. She doesn't take much time to have Reacher's attention and starts working with her on the case. Kohl found out that the weapons specialist was making drops in a park. As a result, Reacher and Kohl started surveilling the park. The weapons specialist did make a drop, but nothing happened after that, and Reacher realized that it was a setup, making him realize that the drop was not being made in an envelope but actually via a newspaper. Fortunately, they got the man who did the drop and took him inside. Kohl questioned her and showed why she was one of the best. She did everything and anything to take every possible piece of information out of him, and she was successful in doing so. The weapons specialist reveals that a former military person, Xavier Quinn, was behind all of this, and that's one of the reasons why he couldn't go to the police. On the other hand, they captured another guy who was supposed to give Quinn money in exchange for the blueprints of the weapons. They stitch a plan to do the exchange and get Quinn on camera. In the end, Reacher and Kohl got what they needed, and they had all the proof against Quinn to arrest him. Reacher doesn't take away the hard work Kohl put into this case and tells her to make the arrest. The entire sequence of Reacher and Kohl working together is a treat to watch, and the chemistry between Richson and Robinson is amazing. Scenes like these are the reason why Child believes that the makers did a wonderful job in making the show so much better. Reacher, along with his senior and other officers, makes their way to the house that Kohl went to. As soon as they reach there, Reacher sees one of their officers dead. However, there was no sign of Kohl. Soon, they start to dig more into Quinn and get to know he has a history of assaulting people brutally, and they need to find Kohl soon. Finally, they got the address where Quinn might have taken her. Reacher reaches that place and searches the house but gets nothing. As a result, he makes his way to the massive barn right behind the house, and as soon as he opens the door, he sees Kohl's body hanging in the barn. Reacher gets angry and makes his way out of the barn when he hears some sounds from the other establishment. Reacher makes his way there and finds Quinn, who tells Reacher that Kohl actually wanted to make a deal and take money. Reacher rubbishes his claims and shoots him off the cliff. This story makes Duffy realize how important it is for her to know where Teresa Daniels is and to save her. The episode ends with Beck giving Reacher another task and telling him to go to a commercial facility that Beck's company owns to get Angel Doll's laptop. Why? Because the laptop had all the details of where the shipments would arrive. McCabe has already sent his guys to the establishment, and Reacher needs to be there too. Conversely, Reacher makes his way to the facility and tells Duffy to get out of there because McCabe's people are coming there. But it's too late, and McCabe's people have already arrived there before Duffy could escape.